Hey guys, what is up? Well, I watched GameStar 81's Dreamcast review, and the Game Memories episode 3 of the Dreamcast of Happy Console Gamers. And I have to say, great job. Yeah, you'll probably hear that a lot in this video. All it is air freshener thing. Anyways, this will be my memories with the system right here, the Dreamcast. I just decided I needed a video where, I said everything about, how I got the Dreamcast, how, my memories with that system. Because, I've left in, I put in some memories with the Dreamcast in earlier videos, and I never really did a video full on about the memories of that system that are my memories. So anyways, let's get to it. Now, to start off, my grandma is a gamer. You might say, oh, she plays those, card game, little games like that on the DS. And yes, she does. But back in the day when I was a kid, I'm 20, so around when I was like 3, 3, 4, she played a lot of regular Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, whatever you want to call it. She played Zelda and beat it so many times. She knows where everything's at. Like, when I played Zelda once, she told me where to go, what to pick up, what to buy, I was amazed how she can remember all that stuff. And when she plays Dr. Mario, she starts on level 99. Yeah. Crazy. So, anyways, my Dreamcast memories start off as she never bought anything till the Dreamcast, or she never bought anything between the whole NES and then to the Dreamcast. Like, she didn't buy the Genesis, the PlayStation, or N64, or Super Nintendo, because we all had those systems, me and my cousins. We never had Super NES though, which I'm trying to get one. But anyways, because me and my cousins both had Genesis, whatever. And we both had PlayStation. They had an N64 before I did, because my dad had the N64. I got 2 PlayStation 1s because my parents were split, were divorced, and they got me game systems, so I picked PlayStation. And then I believe, I'm not for sure if my dad bought the PlayStation first, or my mother. But anyways, she, you know, I go to Walmart. I don't remember what Walmart it was, but somewhere, some Walmart. And I go to the games just like any kid would, because everything else sucked. You know, unless you're a younger kid and went to, you know, to the toys or whatever. And I was 9 at the time. Or, well, I was 8, 9 in there because I'm 20. So, turned 20 this year. Or last year. I don't know. Anyways, to move the story along, I go there, you know, I'm looking. Something catches my eye. And I look behind me and I see this white system just sitting over there hooked up to a TV, and I'm like, what is this? And I go over there and I pick up the controller, and the controller's weird to me. It has an analog stick, you know, and I did have the analogs on the PlayStation, but it was just weird to me, and D-pad being there, you know, it was weird. And I look on the system and it says Dreamcast on it, you know, and I power it on and it does the whole Dreamcast thing, and then the opening starts to Sonic Adventure with the city, and then the roads, and then the water, you know, breaking the roads up, and I'm like, what the hell is this game? And I see, like, you see, like, this speedy thing, like, you know, this, like, city flashing by you, you know, and then it shows a blue blur thing. I'm like, oh no, you gotta be joking. You gotta be joking, you know, and then it shows, you know, Sonic smirk he does, and I'm like, yes, you know, and then I look down on the system, and then it's, you know, it says Sega, and, you know, right here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, another Sega system. And see, I never knew about the Saturn, the 32X. I knew about the CD and the Genesis because I own the Genesis. I still don't own a Sega CD. I do know, now see, that comes in when I'm choosing a character. I'm going by and I see this Amy character. I had no idea. And see, I do know about Sonic CD nowadays, but I never knew about, you know, the Sega CD back then. I thought there was only the Genesis and the Dreamcast from Sega. I didn't know about the Master System either, because that was in the 80s. I was born in 1990, and, you know, I select Sonic. I'm like, sure, whatever. And then it starts me and I'm jumping around. I was like, 3D Sonic, you know, it was crazy. The graphics were amazing. And, you know, I'm playing, and then, you know, you go up that loop, and then you go on that bridge, you're running, and then that whale jumps and, like, crushing the bridge and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm like, that's crazy. Anyways, you know, and then, like, maybe a week later, see, I never saw the Dreamcast being displayed. I don't think that was the launch. But, anyways, it's like a week later, my grandma picks one up and buys Power Stone Crazy Taxi and Daytona USA and the Sega Bass Fishing, which is a fun game, I have to say. And not Sonic Adventure yet. And you know, it comes with the demo. The Dreamcast comes with the demo disc, and that had the demo that I played there, and played at the Walmart, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, at home, and we played Crazy Taxi all the time, and then Sega Bass Fishing, Daytona USA, and then not too long after that, my grandma picks up Sonic Adventure with the strategy guide, and we were all blown away. We were using the guide, seeing how to beat the game, and then I go to my dad's in Texas. He used to live there, and Fort Worth actually, and I watched wrestling when I was a kid. I still do, kinda, sometimes, and watching wrestling, and it goes to a commercial to these like two hedgehogs and the scientist, and he's trying to get them to fight or something, and then it shows Shadow. As a kid, I have no idea who Shadow is. It was just a black and red hedgehog to me that looked like Sonic, and it shows Sonic. I was like, oh my god! And then it shows Sonic Adventure 2, and I was like, ah, yes! And then I picked up the phone, I called my grandma, and I'm like, you have to get this game. It's called Sonic Adventure 2, get it, and do not let anyone play it before I get there. I remember saying that, and luckily she did that, and I get back from my dad's, and she gives me the game. I open it up with the blue disc with Shadow over on the left, yeah, and then Sonic on the bottom right, and I put that CD in, and my cousins are all like crazy, like, oh, it's a new Sonic game, they never knew, and they never knew she bought it, and we pop it in, and everyone who first played Sonic Adventure 2 chose Dark Team. Everyone did, because it was awesome. You could play as the villains. You got to play as this Shadow character that was cool and hip. I haven't used that word in so long, since back in the 90s. Hip. But, it was before Shadow turned into the emo hedgehog that everyone knows now. But, he was cool, he was awesome, and, we played it. We never beat it until GameCube, when we got it for GameCube, Adventure 2 Battle, and I took that home, and I was like, I'm gonna beat this. We were stuck on the Bowlizard stage with Shadow, and we could never figure out how to beat it, so I took the GameCube version home, and I was like, okay, oh, I figured it out, and then I come back, and I'm like, hey, watch this. I get back on the Dreamcast version at my grandmother's here, and I'm like, I can beat it, and it's like, my cousin are like, no, you can't. I'm like, oh, watch this, you know, and I do it, and they're like, oh my gosh, and, you know, it was crazy. Man, people are so loud here. Going, driving by. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, we had Power Stone. We still play that. We still play the Dreamcast. You know, we still have the original Dreamcast that we played all those games on. And you know, the Dreamcast I use, I got it for Christmas like 2 years ago. So, anyways, I mean, we played Power Stone, Sega Bass Fishing, and now since I own 40 games, you know, we got a good selection to choose from, but I still need more. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. You know, comment on it. You know, watch my other videos. Hope you like this one. So anyways, see you guys later.